Do you understand that? Do you understand that if God removed the restraint on you and on me, that you and I would do exactly what the devil does? And I mean every horrid detail. Yes, friends, we are that wicked. You don't know and understand how wicked you and I really, really are. He's going to remove the restraints on the parents, where children are going to be totally disrespectful to parents. He's going to remove the influence of his word, completely remove it. He's going to remove the influence of the Holy Spirit, that is, holding back the Antichrist and all the evil that's coming into the world. The Holy Spirit is restraining it. God is going to remove that. So when that restraint happens, oh my goodness, then you're going to see, well, how can this person be revealed only after the restraint is gone? Because this person will not be restrained by anything or anyone, because he will personally be controlled by Satan. For the mystery of lawlessness. Now you say, mystery? Yeah, it is already at work. What is the mystery of lawlessness? It is simply something God has hidden in himself until it is time to reveal. You understand that? Let me show you where he talks about it. Right here. Over in Ephesians, God tell us what mysteries are. Okay? Look at what he says. So Paul says, hey, if indeed you have heard of the dispensation of the grace of God. Paul talks about different dispensations. Now he's talking about the dispensation of grace, which we are currently in. Before that was the dispensation of law. After that will be the dispensation of the tribulation, which was given to me for you. How that by revelation he, God, made known to me what? The mystery, as I have briefly written already, by which when you read, you will understand my knowledge in the mystery of Christ. Which in, now here is how God defines mystery in the Bible. So what is a mystery? Don't come giving me some definition out of the dictionary. Don't come giving me your definition of a mystery. The mystery in the Bible is right here in verse 5, which in other ages, that is in the past, was not made known. That's it. To humans. God hid certain things, certain knowledge from humans, even though he had written things down. He kept people from understanding. So what is a mystery in the Bible? A mystery is something that is true and is actually happening, but God keeps the understanding from humans. That's what it says. As it has now been what? Revealed. Who is going around revealing God's mystery? Kevin, Paul, John? No, friend. It's only the Spirit of God. And he reveals it to whoever he wants to reveal it to. That the Gentiles should be fellow heirs. So that's what a mystery is. Okay, now let's go back. Now, when he says that the mystery of lawlessness is already at work, what is he saying? The hidden truth, which is going to come in the future, it's already, parts of it is already taking place today. That's all he's talking about. Even though you and I, listen, when the book of Revelation was written over in the first century, when that was written, Nobody understood how in the world will one man be able to control the commerce of the entire world. How 1/3 of the entire population was going to die in a 7-year period. I mean, the things that's written in the book of Revelation, friends, just in the 1800s, people couldn't understand how can some of these things be. You and I can understand it now. Why? Because we see the technology. All right. So it was already at work, and then the lawless one will be revealed when the restraint is taken out of the way, whom the Lord will consume with the breath of his mouth, that is his word, and destroy with the brightness of his coming, that is the Shekinah glory. The coming of the lawless one, the coming of the Antichrist, is according to the working of Satan. We've seen that in Revelation chapter 13. He's going to have power. That's your political and military right there. He's going to have power. Then signs in lying wonders. We found out that the Antichrist don't have that. Who have that? That's the false prophet. With all, and here you go. These two, those two people are going to have how much? Everything that they are going to do is going to be unrighteous deception. The whole purpose behind every single thing they say and everything they do is to deceive people. That's it. Remember, who's in control? Satan. Can he tell the truth? No, because the motive behind what he's telling you is to deceive you. So while he can say Kevin is a male, and that would be true, but the reason why he's saying Kevin is a male is the deception, not the fact that he identified me correctly as a male. It's why he's identifying me as a male. That's the problem. Okay? That's the deception. Among only those who perish. Do you see how restricted this is? You see how limited it is? Who's the deception limited to? Only people who's going to hell. He said, then the believers won't be deceived? Not according to the book. I mean, what did you read? And with all unrighteous deception among those, God identifies a certain group of people. He says it's only those who are going to perish. So who limited it? Did I limit it? No, I didn't do it. God said that. So will he deceive believers? No. No. Why not? Because God said he's only going to deceive people who are not believing, people who are going to hell. You say, well, how is that possible? I don't know. You got to ask God. I'm just telling you what he said. Because these people who are perishing, they won't receive the love of the truth. Now, here's a question for you. There are going to be these Jewish evangelists going around the world preaching the gospel, and many, many people are going to believe. Why don't these people believe? Why? You got to go back to John and understand why people don't believe. Let me help you. You say, oh, you just didn't preach the gospel with the right tone. Maybe if I stand on my head, and I'm being facetious on purpose, right? Maybe if I do it in a song, maybe if I sing softly enough, turn down the lights and speak. No, friend. I don't care how you present the gospel to that person. They do not receive. they don't receive